I like old stuff, and I do a little collecting, do a little reselling, that kind of thing. Hey, good morning, folks. Saturday morning, a little bit before 9 a.m. I just dropped my packages off at the post office, and I'm on my way to a subdivision yard sale. Sorry if this looks a little bumpy. This road is not very smooth. But I'm on my way to a subdivision yard sale, and I'm going to skip the yard sales in my city because the area that I'm going to is a relatively nice area. So I'm hoping there's going to be some good stuff there, but it's probably going to be priced a little higher, but that's okay. Want to take a look. Subdivision yard sales are one of my favorites, probably right behind estate sales. So we'll see. Hello.
Lunch is always hard unless I have a leftover. That's what I said to Dad. But he had lunch already. He didn't need to take that. But I was trying to think of what should I eat. If I'll offer him that if he does leftover, I don't know. But I was going to make that case or something. And then, but it's like, he didn't text me and say, can I eat? He just ate it. But, and then he's like, and I had, it's nice that he's bothering you know? Yeah, but then I had in the fridge is like Dad's candy stuff that he uses for his ice cream. But I'm like, that's still just, it was just kind of a weird thing. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like, feel like you have to, you know, figure it out. And they all, and it's always like that. Like, it's just always like that. Yeah.
I got one Battlehawks t-shirt, which is kind of cool. One of my kids might want that one. But I got a total of 15 shirts here. She wanted $1 a piece for them. And they're all Budweiser kind of alcohol shirts. Some of them look kind of older, but for $1, I'm thinking $10 to $15 each on those. So that's a pretty good buy. Definitely going to get my steps in today. This neighborhood's a very nice neighborhood. Very nice homes. So far, find some pretty good stuff.
So it's $4.50. Because you have 1, 2, 3, and there's t-shirt and then the 50 cents.
Hello. What are you asking on these clothes here?
Ones are $3 each or 2 for $5.
Okay. And the ones that aren't, just regular.
They're $1 if they've been worn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love those colors.
Yeah, the plaid is always nice. Yeah.
It's like you're gonna do your school picture in this one side. No, that's nice. You gonna walk? Okay, you walk.
These golf clubs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you collect old model kits?
Not particularly. I like old stuff, and I do a little collecting, do a little reselling, that kind of thing. You know.
没有卖到那些包啊？
没有
啊，
没有，
一个也没卖啊。
今天我卖了1个，但是别的都没有。
Hello. All right, we're filling up the bag here. Got some Levi's here for $1. A couple of golf hats for $1. So this one's gonna need a little bit of cleaning, not too bad, but Tireless hat should get 10 to 15. US Open probably about $10 for that. So that's pretty cool. Got some Abercrombie and Fitch shirts here, and this Bebe shirt paid $1 for that. So we're getting some pretty good prices. So that might be the big find of the day, those Christmas items. I don't know if I recorded or not, but I'll show you when I get back to the storage unit. If they're a less desirable brand, those boxes might get like $10 each, but some of those Christmas things can go for big money, so I'm excited to see how much they go for. I'll let you guys know. Hey, what's up, guys? We're here Saturday. It's been a great day. Great day. Went to a subdivision yard sale. I think I found some pretty good stuff. I'll show you what I found. I'm going to tell you how much I spent, and then what my estimated gross sales, what I think they should be. But I think I did pretty good. So let's get into it, all right? Shall we? So I do have some sales going out today, but since it's the weekend, anything that happens on Friday, technically, through the weekend, I have on eBay set for a 1-day handling time. So that means 1 business day. So technically, I don't have to ship those out until, I have them shipped out until like Monday evening. But I'll pull those orders Sunday. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to show you what I end up getting at the yard sale. So I'm going to try to go in order that you saw in the video, if I did this correctly. And again, I'm going to let you know how much I paid and how much I'm expecting to get per shirt and per item, basically. So you kind of know what we're working with here. I love subdivision yard sales. It was pretty sweet. So let me turn on a light here, see if this helps at all. A little bit. All right. So first yard sale I went to, she had a bunch of these t-shirts, and this is a Fruit of the Loom one. So I think somebody just probably printed the Battlehawk stuff on this. It is a nice shirt. It's an extra large. I'm going to see if one of my kids wants this, because it's a nice shirt. But I paid $1 each for all these shirts, and I got 15 of them. But most of them are all, I got a Bud Light one here, and some of them look kind of older. Like, so they're the Hanes, Bud Light. Here's another Bud Light shirt. Another one. Okay, so I guess you get the idea. Yeah, there's a Natural Light. Folds of Honor, Budweiser, a Budweiser. I think this one is Goose Island. Yeah, another Budweiser one, military one. So what I'm thinking on these, since, I mean, I got them for $1 a piece. And in my head, I was kind of thinking, I wonder if she would do a deal. But I'm like, you know what, I'm $1 a piece. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I could have offered her like a bulk deal if she would have taken like 12 or 15 of them or something. But $1 is a pretty good price. And these are nice shirts. So on a low end, I think I can get $8 to $10. On a high end, close to 15 each. So, but this Battlehawks one, if I did sell this one, honestly, it probably wouldn't go for much. Probably $6 to $8. So I'm not going to count this. So we got 14 shirts there. We're going to say on average $10 each. So that's $140 right there. We got the next yard sale. She has some new and package items. I don't know what brand this is. It says Round or Ground, maybe? I don't know. The tag on it says $37.95. It's still new. And then we have a Abercrombie Fitch shirt here. Still new. Tag on this one says, what, $24? And then another one here. Same deal. This one says $28. So, and then this plaid Abercrombie shirt button up here. And so she wanted 2 for $5 for the new one. So that would have been $7.50. And then I just, and she said $1 for this. It would have been $8.50. I asked her if she would do 8. And she said yes. But she acted like she kind of didn't want to do that. But it was only 50 cents off. So anyway, unless I did my math terribly there. Then this one, I don't know if I got this one on video. They had a bunch of stuff on a table. But this brand, Bebe, whatever the hell it is, it's a pretty popular women's brand. So I want to make sure the tag says that too. It's not a fake one. I forgot to say what I'm going to get for these. You know, honestly, I don't really know. Don't really know on this. So we're going to say if it's 37 here, I should be able to at least get to 15 bucks for that. This is probably about 10 bucks. So we're about 155, 165, and I should probably get at least 20 for both those. Those are new. So 185, 205 is what we're up to now. And then this one here, I would say 20 on the high end, but we'll say 15 at least. So that would make us put it at about what, 200? Did I just lose my track? Hang on 1 second. Okay, I think I'm somewhere around, if I added up correctly, I don't even remember if I did this correctly. I think I'm somewhere around 220 estimated gross sales so far. This yard sale here, they wanted $1 for the hats. This is the one I was asking the guy about the model and the telephone. Those old phones, they can sell pretty good, especially if you get a weird color one like a pink or a blue one. But he wanted, I think, 15 or 20 for it, and that's about how much I'd be able to get for that. Found a couple of golf hats. He said $1 each. This one's not bad. A little bit of discoloration, a little bit of dirt. So I'm thinking at least 10 bucks for that. So we're about 230. And this one, same deal here. Probably should be able to get about 10 bucks for that. So we're about 240. She wanted $3 for these jeans, and I didn't take them. And she's like, "Are you sure you don't want those?" And I said, "Listen, I'd give you $1 for them. I don't want to insult you." And she's like, "Okay." So probably 15 to 20 on this. So we're at about what, 245. So let me show you the Christmas stuff right now. Okay, so here's all the Christmas stuff here. I asked the lady how much she wanted. Well, I asked the husband first, and then he went in and got wife. But she said she would do, and I didn't even make an offer. She's like, "I would just get rid of everything for $15. So I knew right away. I'm like, well, that's a good deal. So I tried looking up these things. Now, if you guys are looking into these little lighted houses things, especially the older ones, the main brand to look for is Department 56, and those sell all day long on eBay. Another good brand is Lennox Porcelain. If you find Lennox, those sell all day really well too. This brand, I don't see any sold comps too much for them. I have some people listed these bigger houses for like 30 bucks. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do a little bit more research, but I don't see any sold comps really for these. I do think these will sell because I do think they're nice, and they have the box in a styrofoam. These figures are pretty cool too. That guy's got his hand busted. But she has the package for them, but a lot of these are opened. And, you know, which, I mean, that's okay. But these are going to sell more. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try to look up these figures and see if they sell for anything in particular by themselves, but I don't see anything too much. So I'm probably put these figures probably in a lot all by themselves, including these open ones. And then I'm going to sell each one of these things separately. I'll probably do $15 each on the big ones, and these smaller ones probably $10, because I just don't see any sold comps on them. So I don't really know what to offer those at. The trees and stuff I'll probably do, and those can be sold as like, they can be put in any scene because there's no brand on them or anything. So I'll probably ask 10 bucks for that. So I don't know, what were we at? Like 240 bucks. So figuring 10 bucks each on these. So that's $50. So that's $290. And then $15 at least probably on these big ones here. So that, what did I say? 290. So that's 305. 320. We'll say $10 on that one. 330. All these guys here we'll say 20 bucks. 350. And then when there was this Pez car, they wanted 50 cents, and I asked if they throw that in and said yes. So I'm expecting like $5 for that. So maybe 355 guys. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm thinking. So not too bad. So again, when I'm giving these estimates, guys, this is just based on what my experience is with selling. So like I said, so this is just based on my experience with like selling items on eBay that I've been doing it for years. Christmas stuff, sometimes it can do pretty good. And if I end up doing some research and I can sell those for more, then I'm going to list them for more. But I think it's pretty conservative on my pricing. My guess is what I'm going to do as far as sales for that kind of stuff. I think it's fair. Everything that I have brought to you today between $325 to $350 gross sales and all that, and all those items. And I think I spent a total of, let me think about this for a second. If I did my math correctly, I spent $42. So $42 and to get a return of over $300, I'm pretty happy with that. Especially finding the t-shirts and the stuff that's easy to list, that's easy to package up. So that's pretty good. But that wasn't my best purchase today, guys. After all that, all the hard work that I put in, you know, Joe's got to treat himself to some things, right? Oh, yeah. Bag secured, my friends. There's a lot of things that make me happy in life. My faith, my family, my friends, and food. Look at that. That is a Pit Boss Odessa smoker. Look at all the stuff I can make it in. Boy, I'm going to be doing some ribs, some chicken, all kinds of good stuff. Check out my other YouTube channel, guys, here. Get Joe Grill on. You can find me on YouTube and on Facebook. But this is why I resell, guys. I resell. Obviously, the money's good. It's fun. I enjoy it. But I save up my money for stuff that I wouldn't normally be able to pay for or not right away. But yeah, that's what all the hard work is for. So I can buy fun stuff, right? Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you coming by the channel. Give me a like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Share with a friend. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers here on YouTube. I would definitely appreciate that, guys. Thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend. We will see you next time.